Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the H3 Podcast Live. Today, our episode is sponsored by D-Brand, SeatGeek, Nature Box, and, of course, H3H3Shop.com. Today, we have the illustrious VideoGameDunkey and Leah. Leah B? Leah BX? I don't know how specific I need to get. Next week, we are having Kriparian, the Twitch streamer and hardcore gamer. Oh, I need to put up a thread so you guys can leave your questions for him. I haven't done that yet. I don't know who to scream at to make that happen. Probably just myself. But in the meantime, before we get into that, next week, we have got these two legends here. Now, Dunkey, who is... I'm looking at his back right now. They didn't want to make it awkward for me because I was going to do an intro, and usually the guests walk in, but they were like, well, we're here already. Can you show the wide? So they're just sitting here, and their backs are facing me. I feel like the Blair Witch Project. They're really committed to it, too. VideoGameDunkey. No one makes videos like this guy. He's a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. How did I do? He's known for loving spaghetti and meatballs.
Or not.
And he is also black.
No one knows.
Yeah, nobody knows if he likes it, but I think he likes it. He's a man. He's so powerful, he was blacklisted from playing League of Legends forever. Which is a badge of honor, if you ask me. And probably he would agree. Leah, his care, also has a channel, Leah B, where they make vlogs and cute videos. And now I present to you, my friends, the illustrious and the wonderful Jason and Leah.
Hey guys.
Now you gotta turn. You gotta turn around.
Hello.
Thank you, guys. It's really nice to have you here. It's so cool.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, I feel like you're elusive in a way because your videos are so prolific. But your character is kind of elusive, so it's really cool to have you in here and see.
I mean, I'm just a stunt double.
Okay.
Not even the real guy.
Okay, because the real guy is black.
Yeah.
What's the deal? Why does everyone think you're black?
I am. I am.
Oh, okay.
I think it just came out because, well, he never really did face reveals. He would, like,
Right.
put in little clips of his face, but
Right.
he wouldn't say, like, hey, this is me. And then people just, like, heard the voice, and they were like, that's got to be a black guy.
You know what's funny? I thought you were
You
black.
thought
for
too?
like 2
Oh, my
years.
God.
I was sure he was black. I don't know why. And then I saw your dancing video that you did for, like, you hit some, like, subscriber milestone.
Donkey dance.
What was it?
Maybe
Was-
a million or
oh.
something.
Was it the one, it was all snowy? It was
Yeah, it was
winter?
snowy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She helped me.
He made me
Film that
walk
one.
around all
You were crushing
for,
it.
like, a week, and it was, like, 5 degrees out. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked freezing. But it was very jubilant.
Sure.
Very happy.
Yeah.
A lot of confused college kids.
Yeah.
That was a real social
I mean,
experiment.
I've been there.
It was, yeah. No one was really happy to see him dancing there. I don't know why.
One guy danced with you.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
There's
that.
like one happy guy.
Did anyone recognize you when you were shooting that?
No.
They're just like this
Not
nutty
at all.
guy.
They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The fuck is this shit?
I don't know why. Yeah, I thought you were black for the longest time, and I was like, oh my god, he's not black. I guess it's the voice.
I guess.
It's the voice and
Got a
kind of the
jazz voice.
accent. He's got kind of
Right.
a little bit of accent.
Got like a Louis Armstrong thing going on.
They're nothing to mess with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a real jazzy voice, dude. Love
Yeah.
it. Well, we've got some wonderful things here to celebrate today. Today is mine and Hila's 5-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Guys, thank you so much.
We got these badges.
Thanks for adoring me.
And Disneyland.
God. And we were at Disneyland yesterday with these two guys celebrating.
Our engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're engaged.
Dude, that is
Congrats.
so awesome. I'm so freaking happy
Yeah,
for you
this
guys.
is the
Yeah.
first announcement. I
That's so
guess.
sick.
Awesome.
Congrats. Tell me about
Yeah.
it. Tell me, give me the details.
All right.
Okay. You want to tell him how you proposed?
We were at the post office.
Where all good romances began.
Yeah, I had to ship some packages.
Yep. And I said, go in the glove box.
He waited
The
in the
ring was
car
in the glove box.
while I went in. And I came back out to the car, yep. And he just said, look in the glove box. And I was like, why? What do you need from the glove box?
I love you, dude.
Yep.
You're
That
cut from
was
the same
it.
cloth from me. I don't know if that's. I think that's even better than putting, or like more romantic, possibly than putting in a box of baby wipes.
It's like
It's
episode
unique,
2
though,
of the
you
same
know?
show. It's very similar.
That's what happens when you have kids. To look after you. I can't make my own proposal. You gotta help me plan that.
Yeah. You're just like, what am I going to do with this ring? And you just shove it in the first place.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, I'm supposed to hide it. Okay.
Was it in a box or was
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
empty?
It was in a box.
Okay.
It was in a
It
box,
wasn't
yeah.
hanging free. Can we see it? Do you have it on?
Yeah, it's right here.
Can we get
I don't know.
Can we get a
How are
shot?
we going to get this?
If you like it, then you better put a ring on it.
Yeah. But the thing is, it actually was good because it surprised me because we were coming on this big trip. So I would have guessed he would like do it at Disney sometime, but that would have been expected. So, it was a surprise
But-
in the car.
Okay, but you guys planned the
Surprise is probably
vacation.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But who planned it? Was it because of the engagement?
We planned it for my
Okay.
birthday, which
Okay.
was on
yeah.
Sunday.
Oh well, happy birthday! There's so
Yeah,
much to
happy
celebrate. My goodness.
birthday.
Yeah, so then it turned into like a double
Cool.
celebration kind of
That's
trip.
awesome.
So yeah,
Congrats, guys.
thank you so
Warms my
much.
goddamn cold, stone cold heart to see you
Oh,
guys smile.
There was someone on Twitter actually. I want to shout her out because she like noticed when we posted our picture yesterday at Disney. She saw that Jason was
Wow.
wearing the button, button,
Oh,
and she saw my ring like really tiny in the photo.
wow.
And she was like, "They got engaged."
Oh my god, that's
like, oh no.
Detective.
yeah.
Did it get
that's
attention?
Yeah.
serious detective work.
Went under the cover.
I was the only like on it. I liked it.
Oh wow! If people were watching, they would have known. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
So good job to
How
that
long were you
girl.
planning that move? Like, get me into the mind.
For 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah, we had like talked about, getting engaged like sometime within the year or
Yeah.
something.
So you knew.
That's
she
how
would
it
say
was
yes.
for us too. I mean,
Mhm.
you talk about
Hope
it.
so.
when
You
see
had hoped so. But that's what I mean. That's what I was talking about when we were at Disney. It's like, look, we both knew they were going to say yes. We don't need to get on horseback and do all this shit. That's for insecure guys who are like, I'm going to spend a bunch of money to put the peer pressure on them so they can't say no.
Yeah.
Because I spent $100,000 on
All
this.
that romantic shit. That's fake. That's not the real one.
That's right.
Yeah,
You're
well, it
jealous.
only needs to
I'm not
be like
jealous. You're
between the
jealous. Oh,
two
what?
people.
Dude, love is putting it in a bag of baby wipes, or love is putting
No,
it in the goddamn glove box.
I'm
of the
kidding.
man
I don't
of
know.
the
What do you
office.
think, Hila?
I'm kidding. I actually don't care about the big proposals.
Like
Yeah.
I'm like getting angry.
Me neither
for
at
you.
all.
Yeah.
But I think some girls out there do.
Yeah.
They
that's
want their
true.
like moment. They
Yeah.
want to feel like, the most special moment or whatever. But
That ain't.
with some people, it's just like a mutual,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I like your opinion where you don't actually have to hate on people who think differently in the world. That's generally how
Yeah,
I
whoever wants to get on a horse and propose, like,
Yeah,
fine.
do it.
I just want to get angry.
Maybe like horses are special to
I
them.
rented a
don't
horse,
know.
but fucking, you gotta feed him.
Yeah.
Fucking thing died.
Oh man,
Okay.
Jesus, that's a
didn't know
dark
about
twist, but the
that.
thought was there.
Yeah.
You're like, honey, here, the ring is in the glove box, and there's also a dead horse in the backyard. You may have noticed. I was part of this. But
My wedding gift. Thank you. I love it.
horse jerky.
Oh,
months.
God.
Listen, I saw this tweet today, Jason, and I just wanted to give you my condolences. I noticed you retweeted this.
Yeah.
The Wicked Wolf had said, "Today's the day I finally unsubscribed from your channel. You're a complete fucking imbecile."
Yeah, it's a shame.
What happened?
It was a big loss for
I
him.
don't think he liked my new video. He's gone. He's out.
What was it about the new video? It didn't seem anything controversial about it.
Did you watch it? Yeah.
I saw it.
I didn't think it was controversial either.
He really likes those Tekken 1 cinematics.
He's like, "How dare you?"
I don't know what if he's out there. Just do a follow up. What happened?
Yeah, I'd
what
like
was
to
it
know,
about it?
Yeah, I'd like to know more too. Tell me, How is your relationship with your fans? Do you see a lot of reactions like that?
Sure. Yeah, but you see a lot of positive ones too, so.
He
all good.
complains a lot about like people not getting his
Yeah.
intentions,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
with stuff.
What
Yeah,
like
it's kind of frustrating.
like which video in particular?
A lot of them.
Well, this one,
Yeah.
this graphics
yeah.
This
one.
new one, people are kind of like confused what I'm trying to get at. I thought it was pretty clear. I don't know.
Because a lot of times you do something that's kind of a parody, and then there's kind of not, and kind of is. Like, there's a lot of layers to it. So I feel like maybe for some people it's easy to, like, miss the point.
One thing I found on YouTube is like, you can't be too, or it's hard to be subtle. You have to like hit people over the head with a club.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
for sure. And well, because I think a lot of the people who write comments, like, they'll write it because they were like either didn't like it or they were confused. But if people were just like, oh, okay, yeah, cool, then they'll just move on. They're
That's
not going to like write the comment like, I got it.
Yeah.
Like,
Do mean
So, yeah.
comments ever get to you?
No, not really.
Never.
Not anymore.
he's so like, he has a thick skin about the comments.
That's good.
I'm
That's
more
good.
like offended by some comments sometimes, but
But you seem like
he
more.
never gets to it. He's like, why are you looking? Like, just ignore it.
God, I
It's
can't
so
do
hard
that.
to
Yeah.
ignore.
But it's so messed up because, like you were saying, most of them are good. So you have a healthy view of it. And my thing is like, and I know it's sick, but I'll look at the comments, and I'm trying just not to read them anymore because it's sick. But it's like I'll skim past like all like 10 of the nicest things anyone ever said about me, and then one guy's
Yeah.
like, "Fuck you, buddy," and I'm like, "Why does he not like me? I need this person to like me." You know, and I obsess over that one.
I don't think they put a lot of thought into that. I think that's just a
Yeah,
little
you
kid.
put way more thought into that.
Fuck this
than-
guy.
That's kind of, and I'm aware of that. That's what makes it so sick. That some 8-year-old is like getting to me. You know, it's like sick. What the hell?
Yes. Yeah. The funny thing for like my channel and stuff too, my mom like reads every comment.
Oh my God.
She's like in deeper than me. She reads all of them, and I like don't read.
Oh my god, good thing my
Yeah.
mom doesn't read English.
I know, and I'm like, Mom, please don't read it. Like, I can't vouch for any of this stuff.
That's all, yeah.
Like, come on, you're just.
Does she ever text you and be like, I saw this today and I just wanted to tell you? I wanted to talk to you about it?
Yeah. I don't know if she's texting me, but she definitely brings it up like when I go visit them.
Oh my gosh.
And my dad, he's like, "There's people commenting nasty stuff."
Do your parents watch your videos?
I think so.
Do they
My
ever-
mom used to yell at me. She was like, "Why are you swearing in these videos? This is embarrassing." She's a teacher.
You're an
She's
embarrassment.
like, "You're embarrassing me in front of my kids. They're gonna look it up and swear."
How
She
old
said
are
her kids love your videos, right?
Probably.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably do.
She's like a second grade teacher,
Oh, that's young.
so
You're corrupting the
that's-
youth.
hopefully they don't watch too many.
I feel like she told them your channel though.
No,
How else did they find out?
I don't
No,
think
okay.
so.
No.
So I want to ask you, because I'm really, most people on YouTube, I watch their videos and I understand how they're made. Like I understand somewhat the creative process of what's going on there. But with you, I don't really understand how you make those videos that you do. Like, do you record tons of footage and then voiceover later? Do you do voiceover while you're playing the game? Do you just
Sometimes,
like
yeah.
how does that work?
It's always different. Sometimes I'll write a script. Sometimes I'll just record. You know, a million hours of footage and edit it down to like 3 minutes.
Okay, so you're just when you do that, are you looking for like a specific like shot, or you're just like, oh, that happened and that was funny, I'm gonna
Yeah,
save that one?
like a montage, like an Overwatch video or a League one. I would just try to cut out the funniest parts. And it'll take Overwatch feels like it takes like months now to get 4 minutes of entertaining stuff.
Really?
Just one game?
Yeah,
Like,
what can I do anymore?
what does that mean? What does that say about Overwatch? I wonder.
It's just all been done.
Yeah.
It's not like, anything exciting, like worth putting in the video. It's hard to find.
I killed that guy.
That-
Sometimes
he-
something goofy will happen though. Eventually, like Roadhog will hook you into the fucking ocean.
I was like, oh, that's a new one.
Yeah.
So are you just recording most of the time? If you're just playing,
Yeah, I'll
you're
just
recording
record
anyway?
every second.
Yeah.
Do you have massive hard drives?
Yeah, it must be.
Not really.
Tell
What do you
them
use
about
to
your
record?
system. You have such a good system where like you stop it when
Oh
you
yeah, you gotta use fraps. Okay.
Okay.
You gotta go in
Fraps.
every game, fraps, and then every time something happens, you hit the button, so you know to look at the end of the
cut
clip.
it off. He only has to look at the end because
Yeah.
he knows when something good
Brilliant.
happens.
So then you're going through like 3,000 clips. You just skip to the end every time.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, and he has to clean it out so it's not like, his whole computer's always full, but
Oh, you're just
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
There's a bag of Cheetos on the desk.
oh,
Goddamn. They don't pay.
keep
Cheetos
those
doesn't pay
Doritos
me.
up there. Yeah, flip them over.
That's fine. I'm just like Cheetos all over the table. So I've always had trouble desktop recording. I don't know what's going on in my life, but I've had multiple computers, multiple programs. I've used like Camtasia. It sounds awful, right? I mean, the name
Yeah,
alone
what
is
is
kind of
that?
off-putting. What's the one we use? Bandicam? I've even tried
Bandicam.
Fraps.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
it's
the one
al-
I'm using,
It's always
Bandicam.
there's so many tears. What am I doing wrong?
For like a game?
Yeah,
or
game,
for
desktop, anything.
recording YouTube stuff.
Well, if you record with like Bandicam and HD, I edit with Adobe. And if you put HD shit, you can't edit it. It's like, it'll take like a minute to respond. And it's like undoable.
So you don't even do HD. You just
No, I just do like fake HD.
Like 720.
Yeah. I don't even think it's that.
Oh, okay. So that's a hot tip. Lower the quality.
Because YouTube fucks it all up anyway. YouTube like
That's true.
fucks all the video quality.
That's a right. That's
As long as it says HD.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, you could record in 120 and export in HD.
There you go.
It's a funny idea for a video. Super high def. 4K.
You can come over and set it up for you at your.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Because
maybe.
you're coming over afterwards. I'm going to have to put you to work.
Get you hooked up. Get your gaming channel started.
What program do you use to edit?
I do. Oh, Adobe
Premiere.
as well.
Adobe?
Premiere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a love-hate.
Yeah.
Do you wrestle with Premiere a lot?
Yeah, it's sometimes
we both do.
yeah.
Yeah.
some shit that'll just, what the fuck?
It doesn't.
It's what the fuck happened?
Yeah. Like one I'm dealing with now is that when I make a keyframe, it will just randomly twist. For no reason, there's a twist in it. So I'll go like, this image should go to A to B. And then it's just like, I'm going to go in a fucking rainbow and go off the screen.
Yeah, it creates like
Does
a
it make
path between the keyframes instead of
Oh,
a
yeah,
straight
yeah.
line. I don't know why.
I'm just like, what?
Just
Been using this program for years.
It has a mind of its own sometimes.
Yeah, that's a learning curve. Like
You-
70 years.
Yeah. After 70, you get to understand the quirks. I often feel like in Premiere, you have to like outsmart the bugs.
yeah.
Yeah, you do. Like, don't click that part because that's going to crash it.
Right.
I have stuff like that. I'll have to save after like every little edit I do because I'm
yeah.
like, I don't know if this next part is going to just overwhelm it. It's going to give up on me. So,
God, I'm like neurotic.
yeah,
Control
me too.
S.
I do it like 5 times, like over and over.
It'll be like a sequence will like not work. There'll be something wrong. So like, okay, I need to create a new sequence, change the settings to 720, put that in there, copy
then
it
it
back,
works, yeah.
put it back in the original sequence, restart my computer 5 times.
Oh my God.
That's the solution on the official forum. It's so crazy. So when you're editing, you have all this footage. Do you just like painstakingly go through all this stuff? Or do you have an idea afterwards you're like using that trick you said? Or do you just
Yeah.
watch like hours and hours of footage?
Yeah, I mean, I watch it so much that a lot of the ideas happen then, but sometimes I'll edit all together and say, this shit sucks, and redo it all.
Do you scrap videos a lot?
Not really anymore. I just try to think everything out now, so I don't waste time.
He puts
That's
them
true.
on the back burner. He'll be like, I thought I had
Yeah.
enough, but I didn't, so I'll save it for later. That's what
Yeah.
I see him do a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like the video you posted today about the bad graphics that apparently caused an exodus in your fan base. Like you mentioned that you had been working on that for a while. So tell me like about how that video came to be.
I just started writing like a little script and notepad like last month, and I was like, I can't think this through. I can't like get it all together, so I'll just wait till later.
And then later you find like you just think about it and you found like a different way to.
Sometimes like the timing's off too. Like you got to get a new video out. This one will take too long.
Yeah,
So you
like
just
new
push it
games
back.
coming out, he always tries to
Right.
Should be on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When a new hot game like is out, will you just like grind for 16 hours? Will you do like a crazy session?
Sometimes.
He does. Yeah, for sure.
Cuphead.
Yeah, come on.
Cuphead.
I'm still late on that
Well,
now.
he's late
Like
on
3
that
weeks now.
because of this trip, though.
Okay, you have a Cuphead video coming.
Yep.
So a lot of people were asking because we have a thread video
Oh.
like questions, and everyone's like, "What does
God, there
Dunkey think
too?
of Cuphead?"
Yep. I'm
Every
working
comment
on
on
one.
his channel is that right now, too, yeah.
It's all about Cuphead. No comment for now. You'll have to watch.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, we have to like plan our trips around like game release schedules and stuff. Like Mario's coming out later
oh
this
my
month.
god.
So he's like, I can't do anything like from the second half of this month. So
I'm freaking excited for that.
Mhm.
You got to stay home for Mario. You can't go anywhere for that.
yeah, well,
Come
yeah,
on.
that's a
Cancel
huge one.
everything.
Yeah, take everything off the calendar. My favorite video of yours, I think, or one of them, is the Skyrim one with just all the insane mods colliding. Like, tell me about the process of how you that video came to be.
I mean, I think that was just like seeing on everywhere you go, you just see like people just posting mods of Skyrim, just like the shittiest mods too, like the dumbest shit ever. There's so many, and people just love it. So I just wanted to see like how much of that shit I can enable at once.
And that was the
How
result.
far you could
Everything
take
you can
it,
enable
yeah.
everything at once. It seems like
And did you need like a supercomputer to run that?
not really. It was like an older thing.
Damn.
It was
Wasn't
the
that
Predator, right? The Acer Predator.
Ooh, sounds powerful. Don't know if it is.
It's like a pre-built one.
It's pretty, yeah, but it was pretty good.
It's a predator, Jason. No, don't play it down.
Don't diss the Predator. Come on.
So basically, you started from just this point of like, I want to throw all these in and see what happened, and it was such a joyous. I freaking love that video.
That
Did
was like his first one that got to the top of Reddit, I think.
Really?
Oh, really?
That was kind of like a breakthrough on like the
Wow.
Reddit stuff for him.
Was that cool for you?
Yeah, I think that brought in some new people.
Do you use Reddit?
Yeah, I look on there sometimes, see like comments. Sometimes sometimes there's some smart stuff on there. There's
Yeah.
some clever stuff, and sometimes it's like worse than YouTube.
Yeah,
The worst ever.
yeah. Huh. Yeah, it's true. I don't know when and where to look, so I just stopped looking, honestly.
Oh, you don't look at all?
We try not to look. It's
Yeah.
like,
Well, your
It's hard
video
not to look.
yesterday was at the front page.
Yeah. I didn't
like
read the
that one,
comments.
and I didn't look at the comments.
Didn't read them at all.
Nah. Because the thing is, like, I need to make the conscious choice because I know people like that video. So I need to decide, do comments affect me or not? I can't look at them when they're good and then not look at them when they're bad. I'm going to want to look, like, either way. And I don't want to look at the comments on a video that's, like, mediocre because everyone's just going to be, like, super rude and, like, heavy. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
it wasn't the best video, but you don't need to fucking, like, can't eat my children about it. And so for me, I'm like, I can't like pick and choose when I'm reading. It needs to be all or nothing, right?
Yeah, it definitely can reduce your stress a lot if you just decide I'm done like looking at
Yeah,
this
it's
part.
I read every single one.
do you?
Yeah, he does. He replies
God.
too.
Just
He
go
replies in his
forever.
YouTube
Yeah.
And
comments.
you're not super depressed all the time?
He writes out like long paragraph responses. I see
my
him over
God.
there just like typing a novel back to somebody.
Good.
Yeah.
I know
so
it
dope.
doesn't take any effort to write a mean comment, but to see someone put in effort right now, it's really nice, uplifting comments. That's really good.
Dude, God
That's cool.
bless you, man.
That's really cool.
That's so touching, dude. Seriously. Maybe I should do that.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
We used to do that.
Yeah,
like,
look out the
a
quality
long time
comments
ago.
and-
YouTube is like introducing like a filter now, like a censor thing. Did you see that?
No.
I think so.
Like it blocks comments now if you're like they're just typing in like the N word or some shit.
Do you have that
Okay.
on?
Yeah, I think
It
so.
helps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it
Oh.
should.
I hope it does. I hope it works.
It's kind of like I always wonder, like, should I block certain comments or just leave it all open? And it's like not a free speech thing. It's like just I don't need people screaming the N-word in the comments. Like the world was not losing anything by blocking that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I used to think like that. I delete a bunch too.
Do you?
Yeah.
When do you delete them?
Yeah,
That's
he
stupid.
did change his stance on that.
Yeah. I used to
Oh.
like think, oh, you should never delete any. Now I think, yeah, fuck
'em.
delete all this shit.
Screw it.
So when do you delete a comment? Like when do you decide?
Just when it just gets me angry, just like the dumbest shit ever. I'm just
You're
goodbye,
out.
goodbye.
See you later forever.
Especially if it's a really long one, just like fuck you. Just wasted all that time.
That's great. Do you block or because you can like
No, I don't
delete
block
or do you
them.
ban?
I'll block like the spam one, like, hey,
Yeah.
it's me, Dunkey, and it has my fucking picture. Go on this link, and it's like
Oh
a
my
virus and shit.
Banning
Right.
those doesn't even help.
No,
They
no,
come back
like 100 will
immediately.
just pop up right
Yeah.
in the place. And then there's like a comment, why did you send this to me? He like thinks
Oh my
it's the
God.
real one.
It's so
You betrayed
sad.
me.
Yeah. How could you? I've watched your videos for years. Now my
That's
mom
probably what
thinks I
happened
watch
to that
child
guy
porn.
on Twitter.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good theory.
oh shit.
It's a possibility.
I'm sorry if that was the case.
Well, to be fair, you did give him a virus. So I totally understand where he's coming from. What's your favorite types of videos to make?
I guess like something new, something that isn't like super formulaic, something that feels a little fresh.
Yeah, he's always innovating. He just made like a movie review. He like
The Shining one?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
That was
fun.
great.
That was cool.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that a lot, dude. And I think your fans did too, because again, one of the top questions was like, are you going to do more movie reviews? Do you plan
Or
on?
other kinds of reviews, not
Yeah.
games necessarily.
That would be fun. But I don't know about the movie stuff on YouTube. I see like a lot of those movie YouTube channels, they get in trouble with the
That's true.
copyright stuff.
Yeah.
Less so with video game stuff?
Yeah. Like video games, I don't know. I feel like you can usually get away with it. Nintendo will sometimes crack down
they're
on
the
you.
picky ones. Yeah.
But even them, you know, a lot of Nintendo stuff will still get through and make money.
I was going to ask you, because I heard about this Nintendo thing. When did they do this, make this new policy?
Forever ago.
Really?
I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago.
What was it?
They just take all the, like if you have a Nintendo song game, they'll just take all the money from there.
Really?
They get it all.
I don't know why.
It seems self-defeating. Like,
Then
Like
no one wants
it's
to
not
make
that
the
much
videos
money
about
for
it.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
For Nintendo, that's
Why
like
do they
nothing.
need it?
That's like
And
Base-
it's like free promotion.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
they're getting
trading.
so much promotion
Yeah.
and then so little money.
They're trading like $10
Yeah.
for like 100 million views
Yeah.
of free promotion, which is pretty much what you make on YouTube these days. Did you stop making like Nintendo related content as a result, or are you still doing your thing?
No, I'm still doing it.
Cool. Well, let's take a quick break
Okay.
to thank our sponsors. And we will be back after this short thank you to the boys. Stay tuned. And now a quick thank you to our wonderful sponsors, beginning with D-Brand.
D-Brand.
Nice. That was good, Hila. D-Brand is an incredible company, a big fan of, that I am a big fan of, and they're a big supporter of ours and creators in general. They make this product, it's like a decal that basically transforms your phone into a whole new slammin' hot item.
Show the website here.
You can basically
You can-
customize your phone. They've got decals for every type of phone. Wood, it looks so genuine. Metal, and everyone's favorite, green.
I previously had the marble. It's
Marble's
over there.
great.
It
Stone?
was really cool.
I mean, it looks genuine, and it does protect the phone without the bulk of a case if that's not what you're into. But today, I'm here to talk to you about their upcoming product, which is a phone case called Grip. Look at this. Basically, Grip answers the question here. While most competitors aim to one-up their competition on drop tests, they're looking to answer the question, how do we stop phones from dropping in the first dang place? Chicken or egg. They say egg. The Grip does exactly that. It gives you confidence that you're not going to drop your device. That said, if you do, it's still got world-class impact protection technology built in, guys. Okay. I'm actually really hyped for this. I'm 100% going to get this when it comes out. If you guys want to sign up for the newsletter, go down to the bottom right, put in your dang email, and you'll get notified when this hot slamming baby comes out soon. And I'm definitely going to be hyping this when it comes out. I got this cute little video here. It's a race car. It's driving. It's slamming. It's shifting. It's all over the track. And then all of a sudden, oh my God, you will not believe what you're about to see. The phone was on the car the whole flipping time. Now, frankly, I don't know.
What?
You know, probably not a practical use, but it shows you how serious business this is. So, guys, head on over to dbrand.com/grip and let them know
That you're gripping.
that you're gripping. So, thank you to dbrand for supporting the show, and I'm looking forward to that new case. And next up, I love these guys, SeatGeek. Because they don't... SeatGeek, by the way, is a website that aggregates tickets to live events from all over the world to make buying simple. Now, we all know they have a great product and a great website. But what didn't we know is that they're great-ass people. My brother, or my sister and my dad have like a combined birthday in September. Their birthdays are very close to each other, and they're both huge Dodger tickets. And I hit them all up, and I'm like, can you guys hook up my my dad and my sister for the Dodger game coming up? It was game 1 of the playoffs. And they're super excited. It was sold out. So I was like, can you do anything for me? And look at this. Look at what they did for my family. Look at these fucking seats. Dugout. Right behind first base. First base,
That's
yeah.
super
I don't know
awesome.
anything about baseball. But basically, this is the best seats they've ever had. They were so happy. And I was so thrilled that we were able to hook them up. And SeatGeek just ponied up and good guy SeatGeek. Apparently, it's like a whole different adventure back there. They have like free buffets,
Yeah.
memorabilia.
A complete experience.
There's apparently like crab claws just stacked high on ice. And you just, apparently, that's how rich people live. They're just like, oh, crab claw for the go. It's like Go-Gurt for rich people.
Go-Gurt.
So anyway, SeatGeek, I just wanted to give them a real big thank you to these guys. I was super nice of them. Basically, how it works is they give you a 0 to 100 score on each ticket to let you know how good of a deal you're getting, or if it's a bad one, where green equals good, bad equals red. So I'm compromising. This one's not as good of a deal, but I really want to see it. Or hey, this is a great value. In the app, you can get a view from your seat, so you know where you're gonna sit. You know what you're getting yourself into. Is it a great seat? Is it a nosebleed? You'll find out right away. Guess what? Go to SeatGeek.com. Link in the description.
Download the app. Right?
Use code H3H3. You got to download the app. Use code H3H3 and get $20 off your first order. Click the link in the description below to download the app. Code H3H3. God bless you, SeatGeek. You sweet ass fucks.
And who's next?
Some brands don't like me to curse in their spots, but hopefully they don't mind. I do it to highlight how much I love you. God damn it. Thank you, SeatGeek. And lastly, we've got Nature Box, who I love because it helps me cultivate fupa. I get thick and voluptuous and beautiful. And you know what? They do their best to prevent that, because their whole thing is that they make snacks that are delicious and nutritious and don't have a billion calories. But guess what? When you eat as much as me, that doesn't really matter because it's so freaking good. You're not American unless you crack open 3 bags of snacks in one sitting.
That's true.
Hila, I'm looking at you. Step up your consumption. NatureBox has over 100 snacks that taste good and are actually better for you. All snacks are made from high-quality, simple ingredients, which means no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, so you can feel good about what you're eating. And boy, let me tell you, I feel good. Probably better than I should.
You want to show their website?
Look at this. Their snacks are off the chain. Probiotic power mix. That means it makes your butthole healthy.
Ugh.
I think. Or stomach.
Yeah, why not say stomach?
Well, you know, it's all tied together, Hila. Dried mango, pineapple, vanilla bean wafers. This is my favorite. The sriracha roasted cashews. Those will take you on an adventure, a whole new ride. It's like Aladdin when he was on the magic carpet. That's what these cashews are for you, spiritually and emotionally. Cheddar cheese crisps. Are you kidding me? Dark Cocoa Nom Noms? You put Nom Nom in the title and you expect me not to buy it? There's hundreds of these. Okay? They basically, you're sure to find your snack obsession at NatureBox. They add new snacks every month inspired by real feedback, the latest food trends, and professional chefs. It's simple, guys. Go to naturebox.com, choose the snacks you want, and NatureBox will deliver them right to your damn door. Your goddamn door. And there's no risk. If you ever try a snack you don't like, don't eat it because NatureBox will replace it for free. So check it out. Go to
naturebox.com/H3, right?
Go right now.
No?
Right now. To naturebox.com/H3.
Okay. Good.
Fans get 50% off their first order. Whew. What, did I say it wrong?
Oh, no. The first time you didn't say the slash.
Oh, you got to
but
slash it.
You got to slash.
naturebox.com/H3. Get 50% off your first order, man. naturebox.com/H3. We all eat snacks. This is a better place to do it, folks. So thank you to our sponsors, to SeatGeek, D-Brand, and NatureBox. If you're in the market for any of those, support the show by hitting them up. And finally, just a little self-promotion here. New shirts in the H3H3shop.com. Because YouTube has demonetized our channel, and now this is our new source of making AdSense, selling shirts. But luckily, we're on fire. This is a vintage Vape Nation shirt that is sure to explode your game and get you cultivate fupa. Get touch a vagina. I don't know. This shirt will enable whatever it is you dream of doing and more. So go to H3H3shop.com and pick yourself one up today. Thank you guys for sitting through that. And now back to VideoGameDunkey and Leah. Welcome back with the illustrious and prolific VideoGameDunkey and Leah. Can you guys please join?
Hey, man, it's great to be back.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hi, everyone.
We as we did the reads, we made them face the wall so that it was less awkward. It was great.
Would not want to make this awkward.
Yeah. So tell me, who, in your opinion, makes the best games?
Nintendo.
Yeah, that's what I would say too.
There are a lot of good guys, though. A lot of good indie guys. There's so many hungry guys out there trying to make good shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of competition, right? And
Yeah,
right now, a lot
it's
of
more
garbage.
competitive than ever.
For the indies, yeah.
Yeah, the indie games are crazy.
But if you
Everything.
go to like the conventions, like PAX, stuff like that, the indie section is always like the best part of any
Yeah.
convention.
Hmm.
Like more so than, the big companies.
Just more
booths.
interesting, more experimental.
Yeah. We always
you get
have
to play the
most fun
games.
there. Yeah, and you
That's
get to
really-
meet the developers. They're like right there at
Yeah,
their booth.
yeah,
And
they'll show up there. And,
That's awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
What do you think about Nintendo as a company? Because I actually agree they make the best games, but
Yeah.
like this shit on YouTube, it's just like so
they're
like what?
so out of touch
Right.
with like just everything.
Like in what way?
They still don't know how to do internet at all. Like you have to do it fucking 17-digit friend code instead of just adding somebody's name. You know?
Yeah. And like product launches, they never make enough of
Yeah.
anything.
What is that? It's like they're selling diamonds. Make more switches.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to you guys. I couldn't get a
yeah.
Switch
Yeah.
in the first week.
Yeah,
and these
no
sweet ass
problem.
fucks were like, I just bought an extra one. I'll mail it to you. I was like, are you serious? You guys sent me a Switch.
Spread the wealth, you
God
know?
bless. I guess that explains why Nintendo is so like, oh, you can't use their games on YouTube. They're just out of touch, you
Yeah.
think?
That's
They
what I
are.
think.
With a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like the Switch, of course they want to make more, but they just don't. I guess they don't have the
Manufacturing.
production, manufacturing.
Yeah.
But why not? You'd think they could get as much as they want. But yeah, high standards or something. So
Yeah.
So what is it about them that they make the best games? Like, do they have a philosophy or something? I mean, what is going on there?
I feel like they just have all the most talented dudes. Like this got all Japanese dudes. Just they take their work so seriously. I think it's just that culture.
It's like that honor,
Yeah,
that deep ancient honor.
it is really.
And
They
it
take
goes
that
to,
shit so serious.
God bless them.
Like I remember I read a thing about Sonic 2. like they co-developed it, and they had like they brought in Japanese workers and American workers, and the American guys are just fucking off, goofing around. The Japanese guys are taking it so seriously. They're just trying their hardest to make the best game ever.
I love that though in a way because it's like you're making a video game. So you're like, oh, this is my dream. I'm making a video game. But for them, they're like, I will stab myself in the stomach with a samurai sword. This is the best game of the decade. You gotta, maybe that's it. Let's take a call. Country Boy 420. I love that name. It's like a little incestual. It's a little 420. What do you got for me? Wait, what happened?
We gotta make sure the speaker.
Where'd he go?
Country
turned
boy.
on.
Oh, Country Boy, where'd you go? Not like
Country
this.
Boy.
I think I moved Country Boy 420 to the wrong channel. Can you help me in?
Oh.
I see him. I got you.
Get his ass in there.
Hello.
There
Hey,
it
Country
is.
Boy 420.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
I was wondering about for Dunkey. I was wondering how like in a community such as gaming, where it's kind of like overdone, I guess. Like, how do you like differentiate, I guess, from all the other channels?
Cool. Nice question. Thanks, Doug.
Just try.
Just try.
Simple answer.
That's it. We're moving on. We don't need any more details. I don't even want you to expand on that. Plug DJ in full. Plug DJ in soul. In full. God damn it. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Hey man, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
Good, good. How are you guys?
We're great.
We're good.
All right. My question is for all of you. You're both collaborators with your significant others. What is that experience like? Is it rough at times? What are the main points of having each other's presence when creating content?
What a wonderful question. So
Very
thanks,
very
man.
thoughtful
Appreciate you.
question.
No problem.
You guys want
Should we
to take?
start?
So you guys want to do that one?
I remember with the Pokemon one, Leah was very hot. It was really hot, and she was getting frustrated because, like,
yeah, it was
I'm-
Pokemon Go.
yeah,
Yeah,
You know, the
Pokemon
app
Go.
Remember that?
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to go out.
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, I'm doing all this stupid shit, but she's filming it.
Yeah.
So what's more uncomfortable?
Yeah,
like- You know,
because
she
I
has
look
the
like the
camera on
person
me.
who's like orchestrating it all, kind of.
You know what you are.
And people give me the dirty looks, like.
I'm like throwing Pokeballs at people and shit. And she's like over there filming it.
You guys are kindred spirit. You know what? You're the
Yeah.
unsung heroes because you watch these documentaries about these guys climbing up to Everest.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, those guys are amazing.
Fucking
Yeah, the
dude is
people
behind
hold
him
the
climbing up with a
camera.
fucking camera on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a 20-pound camera. Nobody fucking thinks that
Right.
guy.
Oh, well, with the ducks, too. Remember those ducks?
Oh yeah.
He woke me up at like 4 a.m. so he could get a shot with ducks. We couldn't find any ducks. So we were like,
Had
we
to
have
get
to
the
get
good
up.
shot.
And then he ran into this lake. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. If you go at 4 a.m. at the
Yeah.
lake, you get the mist down there. You get the ducks.
That's when you got to get the
That's
duck
when
shot.
you run in
Yeah,
there
yeah.
to pet the ducks.
That's a
Yeah.
nice shot.
So it's rough.
Yeah.
You're a carer. You're a
I'm a
professional
carer, yeah.
carer.
For sure. The only other thing I'd say is when he has to like do his recording, we like have our desks in our same computer room.
Mhm.
So it's kind of weird if I'm like still in there like typing and like using my computer. So I like have to go down. I go in like our basement and like wait until he's done recording. He has to, get in his zone. So
Yeah.
Wow.
that's another thing.
That's
yeah.
important, though.
So you have to work around,
Yeah.
Yeah. The delicate genius.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How was it with you guys?
I mean, for the I've never made videos without her.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's been.
Yeah, you work together a lot more than we do. Like for my channel, we do everything together like that. But
Well, were you making videos before you guys were together, or for like how long were you already making videos?
I've been making them since I was like 12.
Oh
Wow. Really?
he started on Newgrounds.
Oh.
Oh, you're old school, dude.
Wow.
Damn, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So in our case, we've been making videos since like day one. So I've never even known a
Yeah.
separate thing. I mean,
It's always been like a collaboration from the beginning, like even coming up with ideas and then how
Yeah.
to do it, and then we shoot
Yeah.
it together, and even editing will still sit together.
and I'm always like, Ela, is this funny? And she's like, no. I'm like, okay, I'll erase it. Is this funny, Ela? She's like, it's
Yeah.
all right. I'm like, okay, I guess that one will stay.
Yeah, he'll do that
But-
too. He'll be like,
yeah.
"Is this funny?" And then I'll be like, "Yeah, it's good." So
Do you ever be like, nah? Because Hila does that a lot to me.
Sometimes I will say like you should like put this in,
Yeah.
or like I don't know if I ever told you to take like an
Just
entire
flat
thing
out.
out, but yeah. I don't know. Did I?
I was kind of scared when I was quitting League.
Oh yeah,
And me too, but
yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it was like a bad idea the way he was doing it.
Oh,
Like I didn't think he needed to make like the big like announcement.
Video
I don't know.
about
We
it?
always
throwing
want
the
to stay
gauntlet,
out of
starting
drama
beef
and
with
stuff.
the whole
Yeah.
giant, like the biggest company in
Yeah,
gaming.
because like that was kind of his thing that built him up was the whole league
Right.
thing. I was like, well, you can just phase it out and not like do the huge.
Hmm.
But
Do you have
it
your-
ended up being a fine idea. Like
I mean, I
Yeah,
it
loved
went
it
fine.
personally. But did your feelings change over time now that you've seen the reaction?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he was right. Like
But I'm like
I feel
that
like he
too
knows more
sometimes.
than me, like what's good for
Yeah.
his channel. So
But it's,
Sometimes Ethan will want to talk about something and will kind of stress me out. Like,
I'd be like, yo, I'm about to go on and call the president. I'm
yeah.
going to assassinate the
Oh
president.
my gosh.
And he was like, don't do that. I'm like, I'm going to do it. Hila. God, we're going to have the Secret Service over our house tonight. That was a joke.
That was
to
a
the
joke.
NSA, to the Secret Service. That was just a joke and jest, a reference, not an actual threat. I have no intention of hurting anybody. But sometimes, yeah,
to go back to my point.
said to make clear.
Yeah, a lot of times I would be like, no, we shouldn't. And then he feels like we should. And then eventually it was right, you know. So,
But it's important to
It's
have, you know, both sides, you know,
Yeah.
because if I'm getting too gung-ho in my head,
yeah.
it's like the devil and the angel.
Yeah, like just rein it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Like think about it, what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about that League video. I love that whole. I personally love the way you're just like, fuck these guys. I guess maybe it just resonates with me because I'm a very much
Yeah.
fuck these guys kind of person. But I really identify with how they're just like, just kicked your ass to the curb after you promoted them for so long, you know? Like, do you still think about that? Are you upset at them?
I don't know.
It was a 2-week ban.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't a
It wasn't 2 week.
It wasn't
Okay.
a perma.
No.
Okay.
That's what everybody says though.
They all think it's like they banned him forever.
Yeah, I
like,
thought you had like a
I
worldwide.
don't even know. It might have been like a 5-day suspension.
Okay.
It was
I was
just the
just-
last straw though.
Yeah.
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 They were really weird. Like, just everyone talks about them. They said like they have such a strict, such a strict
The
culture within
community
the
like
company.
rules and
Mm.
Yeah.
how they enforce it, and it had been like building up for a while. And he had done like weird things with them in the past, right? Like with he
Yeah.
made some videos for them, and they like just didn't use it or something.
What? Tell me about it.
Well, it was actually a fun thing they did. They were like, they were gonna show one of my videos at the big tournament thing,
Mm.
and they had me make like 5 videos, and they're
Wow.
just like, no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Oh,
Like Dunkey
no.
Originals?
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
made like
God.
5. I
That's so
made
much
5 of
work.
them in like 2 or 3 weeks. They're like, no, that's not gonna work. And they picked like the least offensive one.
What did they expect? They knew what they were signing up for.
Yeah, but
they
then
still,
they
still
never.
showed one, so that was pretty cool.
But did the other 4 ever get to see the light of
Yeah,
day?
I put those up.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
At least that.
That's
it
good.
worked out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. So I don't know. What do you think about Riot as a company? Are you just over it?
Yeah, I guess I don't really see people doing videos on it anymore. A lot of those guys that did videos on it are like done with it now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It died out. Yeah, you were kind of a catalyst, I think,
I was-
for the downfall of like the whole League YouTube
Did
scene.
you kill League? Did they fuck with the wrong guy?
I think I just got out at the right time.
But seriously, because I feel like League has waned a lot in popularity. I mean, specifically from the moment when you're like, I'm not going to play this game anymore.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. That's dead. I don't know if that's true, but it seems like it on YouTube. It's dead.
I still see it like on Twitch. It has some of the highest numbers, but still,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I think it's more like professional guys now
Mm.
are the highlight. Guys take it really seriously. They're really good.
Mm.
I was always terrible.
Yeah,
but funny.
yeah. I think you just sensed that it was like time to get out. Like you had been doing it for like 4 years or something,
Yeah, I think.
and it had
How
just
many
been.
league videos can you make?
Yeah. I mean, you really.
Although, like, that collaboration, though, I do miss that.
Mm.
Like, I'd bring in, she would be playing, all my friends, I'd try to include everybody in the video.
Yeah.
Mm.
It seems like nowadays
Yeah.
it's just me by
Harder to
myself,
find
kind of.
stuff
Mm.
to play all together with a group like that. But
What was the one where you put me and John in? It was a Counter-Strike one, right?
It was Overwatch.
Oh, was it Overwatch?
Yeah.
You're like, you didn't even tell us you're recording.
No, I'm sorry about that.
And then I was like, oh my God, I'm in a Dunkey video.
no.
Me and John are in a Dunkey video. No, we were
no,
stuck.
but it's an awesome surprise.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, what? And you edited me, so it was funny too. Which I always appreciate.
oh.
So. Did you ever play Dota?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Dota 2.
Yeah, what do you
Yeah.
think?
It's impenetrable. It's so hard to get into.
He used to be all about it.
Yeah,
Really?
I have like
Yeah.
2,000 hours clocked, which is pretty
Oh my
much what you need to be
gosh.
like, I kind of understand this
That's like
game.
the tutorial.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the, right. Is there what competitive game are you playing these days?
Overwatch.
That's it.
Really.
Is it still fun?
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Yeah,
doesn't
I
really
haven't
play
been
it as
playing
much
it as
anymore.
much. Yeah. I've just been really busy lately. But him, especially, he's been playing like every Mario game,
Mm.
just
Yeah,
preparing
I've
for
been
the
doing
new one.
How are you feeling about the new Mario game, dude?
It's gonna be the best game ever made. Come on.
I love your faith in the serious ancient mythology of the Nintendo
The
makers.
old masters.
Yeah, the old
They're at
master.
work.
I feel like it's changing hands now. I feel like the Wii U was the trade-off between the old guys and the newer guys.
Mm.
And now the newer guys are getting in their groove.
Interesting.
That new Zelda? Come
The
on.
new Zelda.
Dude, I have like Zelda envy. Like I want to play it again for the first time. I love that game so much.
That's amazing.
How many hours do you clock playing that game?
I don't know.
You
A
still
lot.
play it?
Does it track it somewhere?
I don't
think
know.
we like.
But maybe not.
Yeah.
They don't want to show that to you. It's like a casino. They close all the windows.
Nintendo probably wouldn't want to show that.
Yeah.
I spent a lot just trying to do like goofy tricks for that video.
Yeah,
I know
that
that.
video was
Yeah.
awesome.
Like you don't see me you just see me doing it right. I tried to do like 200 times just get the fucking balloon up there and hit the guy right.
Right.
Yeah, and I was like, I want to play the game. When can I play the game normally again? Like,
Not yet.
Gotta
When are
grind
you
this
gonna
rock up
stop
with this balloon.
jumping up that rock.
Right. So, what's your favorite video that you've ever made?
Uh,
Oh man.
I don't know.
The
He's
donkey
made
dance.
like 2,000.
2,000?
I don't know. How many have you
No way.
made? He's made so
Too
many.
many.
But do you have a couple that stand out as like, I'm really proud of how this came out?
No.
None?
Well, you know what? He did a purge.
Oh,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
I just like delete old ones. I'm like, this sucks now.
His standards keep going up, so
I know JonTron does that too, and I was always
Yeah.
like, why are you doing this, man? It has like 3 million views. Why are you killing this? Do you delete videos with lots of views on it?
Kind of. Not really, I don't think.
they're just on private.
Just like older
Private.
ones that nobody's seen. Just unlist them.
So I went back and saw your oldest video was like Battletoads, one playthrough.
Yeah.
So that wasn't your first video.
No.
Not even close.
No, that was like my millionth.
Okay.
That's the first one on there, I guess.
Yeah.
That explains because
Yeah,
we
that-
said it's really good for.
was like, holy
if
shit.
It's the first video.
Yeah.
And did you see he has another older channel too?
Mm.
Oh my
the
god.
Face channel.
What is it called?
Face
God.
channel.
Face.
Face channel.
Face.
You don't want to
Don't look that
no,
up.
Face.
Face Dunkey.
No
Face.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a face cam
It's
channel.
older than those, I think.
I don't know. That was just a meme. Face.
I like Phase Dunkey. I want you to be in Phase Clan.
Will they take him?
I think they'll take him. If not, we'll start our own. We'll call it Face.
Hey,
Yeah.
get him on
Face
there.
Dunkey.
I'm ready.
Call it fade.
This is Jason's official application to the Phase Clan. If any of you guys are watching, please get back to us. So, what inspired you to make videos?
I guess like back on Newgrounds, you know?
Mm.
You just see like all those goofy cartoons on the internet. It's like, wow, I want to do that.
Mm.
I want to make something like that. Like, what was that old shit? You guys remember that Newgrounds stuff?
Oh yeah,
Like the Badger dance,
hell yeah.
all that stupid old shit.
But that's when we were kids, and that was the
Yeah,
coolest.
that was
thing on the
amazing. It
internet.
was the coolest and most amazing thing in the world. So I was like, yeah, you can make that.
So you wanted to be an animator originally?
I guess so. I was such a bad animator though.
No, they were good. He had some good ones. He had like a series with Admiral Akbar,
Oh,
and him and his friends would like voice it. They were like 10 years old.
are those on the internet still?
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna actually do for my next video with Cuphead. I was gonna talk about all that stuff.
Oh, sick.
Hmm.
So I'll wait. I want to watch it through the
Sneak
the
peek.
lens.
I remember I'd always be bugging like the guys, like the popular guys from the time. They were so nice. Like they would just add you and tell you all the tricks and shit. I would just sit there and annoy them, just like, how'd you do this? How'd you do this? And they're
Like
like, oh,
Chris O'Neill, right?
yeah. Like all
You
those.
guys know
they
Chris
would-
O'Neill?
Yeah.
Oni NG and stuff.
You guys remember Legendary Frog?
Mm-mm.
He made he used to make like these green guys. He made all these old cartoons. They were so good. And
You
I'd
had
always
it on the front page, right?
yeah.
It was like the Sprite a Day or whatever.
Oh yeah. With Dion. That was fun.
Did you ever find success on Newground, or was
Never.
it only?
Kinda towards the end
The
a little.
Sprite,
With
the
the
Sprite a
Sprite a
Day.
Day thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'd do like a collab with like 10 different guys. And like every day we'd put out a cartoon
Hmm.
with like
That's
10 of our
cool.
little shorts.
That's so sick. I didn't know you were you're an animator at heart.
The
Is-
worst, man.
Is that relate to your name somehow? The Dunkey thing?
Meatwad Sprite, which was my name on Newground on League. That was my Newgrounds name.
Hmm.
That's like
From
a
the Sprite, like the little
video
Little
game
fairy.
sprites for
sprites.
animation, yeah.
Wait, a sprite is like a little fairy, no?
A
No.
sprite in a video game. It's like like a picture of Mario. He's like doing this. That's
Yeah.
called a
Oh,
sprite. And then
oh.
if he like changes his hand, that's a different sprite.
Oh, okay.
So that's like those old games. There'd be like 8 sprites of Mario.
Okay. Like the frames of him walking
Yeah,
was
yep,
8
yep,
sprites.
yeah.
Got it.
Like a frame of animation.
So where did the name Video Game Dunkey come from?
I think I was talking to my friend Dion. He helped me get into YouTube big time.
Hmm.
I was just goofing off with him once. I told him to pet a donkey or something. I don't know. Some,
I don't know about that.
I
I've
think I
never
told
heard that.
him we were playing Left 4 Dead, and he was stuck like at the beginning or something, and I kept trapping him in. That's usually how it goes down when me and him play. I'm just fucking ruining the whole experience for him.
Right.
And I said, like, to get out, you had to say, go, go, magic dunk. And he would not say that. And eventually he broke down.
Oh, poor
So I
guy.
was so fucking annoying.
Yeah. Oh my
And
gosh.
so the
Poor
name was
Dion.
born.
Yep.
Video Game
And then
Dunkey.
he helped me get into YouTube. He was a big help.
Wow. God bless him. You troll him, and then he hooks you up. What
he's
a sweet guy.
He's pretty much the nicest guy ever.
Yeah. His
By the-
username's Paperbat, right?
Paperbat, yep.
VG. Yeah.
I noticed
Check
you're
him
wearing
out.
some official merch. You guys got to sling some shirts, man. I saw people saying, "Where's the?" I saw somebody say, we were talking about this yesterday. You got to sling merch. They're saying, "I hope Dunkey makes shirts someday."
I do.
The guy makes shirts.
There's the shirt.
Look at this cute ass shit. And made by you, right?
Yeah.
Come on, you guys.
All
How did they
done
buy
by
this?
me. Well, you can go to the website. The link is at my Twitter, which is VGLeah. But if you want to go directly, it's dunkeyscastle.com.
Dunkey's Castle.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get so many orders now.
Yeah, but don't
Good,
go too
right?
quickly,
It sounds
'cause
like
it's
you guys
just
don't
me.
want it.
Leah does it all out
It
of the
might
basement.
take it might take a couple weeks to ship it if they fit it, but
Head on over to Dunkey's Castle.
yeah.
Get some goddamn official merch. All right, I'm angry about it. Do you have like a comedic influence, someone that you love that embodies the comedy that you love? That
Everybody.
everybody.
Everyone I talk to is a huge influence on all my stuff.
Really?
Yeah, all my friends, my family, you guys. She's a huge influence.
God,
That's
you're
cool.
freaking adorable, dude.
And it's all this,
So
you know,
cool.
a lot of stolen jokes. A lot of people, you know, friends, their jokes, I'm telling them.
Yeah.
Like your joke, you know, some jokes you tell me off the cuff. Those are in there. You're not credited at all. A lot of stolen material.
But there's
Nah, you're
credit
very
to being
talented.
the curator
Yeah, I'm the guy who melts it all together.
in a way. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's the talent. You're also funny.
You're very talented.
Let's not pretend like you're not funny too. Right. That's really cool
Guys.
though. Yeah.
We crashed your website.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
God damn it.
Stop it! I work hard on that website.
Can only have 3
Alright.
people on there at a time.
We're starting a queue.
Yeah, come
We'll
on.
say every 5 minutes, and Ian's gonna make a queue. You have to get in line to visit Dunkey's castle.
Okay.
Check it tomorrow.
Yeah, give it a
This
give
is
it a
gonna be
rest.
crap.
Yeah,
for weeks.
give it a bit.
Because
Yeah.
when we post this on YouTube, it's gonna be even crazier.
Okay, well, I'll do a restock and stuff when we get home. We got to go back to Wisconsin. We're in California right now, obviously, so it'll be a week or two, but yeah.
I love the homemade thing. We used to do that too.
Yeah.
We used to grind for days.
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a personal.
It's
know.
fun. It's really
Yeah.
fun.
That's so wholesome. I think that's like honestly the most beautiful answer I've ever heard in response to that. Do you like do you have any professional comedians that you look up to, or growing up you're like, this is the funniest guy. I
Yeah.
want to be like him.
Sure, a lot. You know, the dudes who write Aqua Teen. I loved that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That's so funny, man.
Mm.
It's so naturalistic. Like, it's such a weird show. Space Ghost.
Mm.
Those guys are amazing.
It's all Adult Swim, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Tim and Eric, right?
Tim and Eric.
Yeah.
Those
Me
guys
too.
are amazing.
Big
Yeah.
time.
I think a lot of YouTubers are like
I guess, yeah.
inspired by Tim
I think
and
they
Eric a
just
lot.
came around at like a perfect time. Like I remember the first time I saw them. I was in college by myself in a bedroom. It was like 3 a.m. I was playing World of Warcraft. And it came on the TV and I was like, what is this? At first I was just like shocked. that
Yeah,
this
it
was
used
on
to scare
television.
me.
I was just like, oh my God, who put this shit on TV? And then you come to love it because it's just so weird and
Absurd.
bizarre and absurd. Yeah.
I remember I used to watch, my dad would put that in Space Ghost down when I was a kid. I had no comprehension what was happening. It was like the most
Me
boring
too.
cartoon ever.
Yeah.
Like it's a talk show with a guy. It's so boring for a kid.
Yeah.
And as an adult, you're like, this is the best thing.
Right. Would you do a show on Adult Swim?
Sure.
Yes.
Ready?
I think we could put something together. What would it look like if you had your own show on Adult Swim?
Oh, it'd be a cinematic masterpiece.
That should be the title of the show.
A cinematic
Yeah.
masterpiece.
That is a good title.
What would you do in it?
Oh, it'd be, it'd be science fiction. No comedy at all. It'd be no dialogue. It'd be about like gorillas.
Live action gorillas? Or
Yeah,
what?
live action gorillas
All right.
and like futuristic post-apocalyptic world.
Is this just Space Odyssey?
No.
Are you describing?
They have
Planet-
cars.
Oh, they have cars.
Yeah,
It's another
they have
stolen
gangs.
By the way, I hope nobody out there is going to steal your idea.
That wasn't the real idea. Come on.
I don't think Adult Swim has the budget for anything.
Let alone feature monkey sitcom with no words. Well, listen. If anybody from Adult Swim is watching, we have got some fresh Bradberries to pick here. So that's really cool. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you see yourself making like long form content on somewhere else than YouTube or on YouTube? Are you pretty happy with the status quo?
I guess I like this. I hope I can keep doing this for a while.
He talks about a lot, like if he could make a movie, he would make the best movie ever. Stuff like that.
Whoa.
I think that's more like a hobby type of.
Do you write? Do you write screenplays and stuff?
No,
You
you
just-
don't need that.
Right.
He writes scripts for videos. They're like mini movies, so.
That is cool. I think you would make the best video. Just based on that synopsis we got for the show. I'd watch the hell out of that. I don't think you could not make it comedy. I think you trying not to make it comedy would make it funnier. You know what I mean?
It'd be like the
Definitely
room.
be comedy.
Reminds
Yeah.
me of that. Yeah, it'd be like The Room. Reminds me of that scene. Do you guys watch Seinfeld?
Yeah, I've seen it.
God, I'm obsessed with it. There's this one episode where George is on a date and he's like, Jerry, don't be funny.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not being funny. I won't be funny.
And
like,
the way he says
yeah.
it is funny.
It makes it
Like, I won't be
funnier.
funny. I won't
Yeah.
try to be funny. He's like, stop it. Am I being funny right now? Yes, you're being funny. That's what your shit would be like.
I love that.
So I want to let's switch gears here. I want to talk to you about your games critic video.
Okay.
Did I say that right, or did I have a stroke? Game critics video.
Graham's critics.
Great.
Right, that's right.
I have dyslexia, so sometimes I jumble my shit. Are you surprised by the reaction? Because people got generally. You made a video. Well, tell me about what was the video about?
Game critics, they suck.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we all was feeling that. Like you go on like Metacritic,
Yeah.
like you pointed out.
But I tried to come down on the systemic, issues. Just on like how the website, makes you game critics do shit. Try to not come down on the people. But of course all the funniest shit is them goofing up because the system is so shitty.
Right.
Like IGN is like, all right, you got 2 days to beat Zelda.
Right.
Go on, go review it. It's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? You need like 3 months to get through that game. It's so big. And
Yeah,
like,
to give a real review.
Yeah.
You showed that clip of Jay-Z, which I thought was perfect, where he was
Yeah.
talking about music reviews. He's like, people putting out album reviews in one day, it's like, you can't
No.
appreciate an album one day.
Yeah.
And a video game is even crazier.
Video game, yeah. It's so long. They're so long. Some of them are short, but
So were you surprised by the amount of kickback you got from that? Because I saw a lot of critics and
They took it personally.
magazines that were just like, who the fuck is this guy? And why the fuck should I care about him? Meanwhile, that one was at the top of Reddit, right? Everyone was talking about it. And they're just like, oh, who's this fucking guy? Who does he think he is? Like, were you surprised by how they were just like, I don't care about this guy at all?
not really.
People take
that was a
his
pretty
stuff like
positive
that, yeah.
reaction, I think.
I mean, all the people liked it.
Yeah, like the YouTube comments and stuff. That was probably one of like the most agreeing with him on like issues, when he makes a more controversial one. But yeah, the critics themselves, I don't know. It was getting crazy on Twitter, and
Yeah.
people were like,
What was like the harshest thing somebody said about it?
I don't get Dunkey on a high horse. Something like that.
Yeah. I don't understand putting a donkey on a high horse. That's a good image.
That's funny.
Get that donkey off the high horse.
They were getting mean. They were like, this shit sucks. This shit is stupid.
yeah, they started ripping
I
him
didn't even
apart.
watch this, and it sucks.
Yeah, that like proved his point in itself. Like, I didn't watch the whole video, but I know.
I didn't
it's
watch the
wrong.
video, but I gave it a 7 out of 10. I hated it. It sucks. 7 out of 10.
Yeah, that was the funniest part of it.
Was there any reviewers who were cool about it? Who were like, yeah, you have a
Yeah.
fair point.
There was a couple of guys that, try to actually talk about it. I did come down, kind of hard on everyone, even though there are some good guys out there
Yeah.
doing good stuff.
You think that video had like any effect on the?
No,
None.
none at all.
The point you made about like shitty, awful video games getting 70s is so
Yeah.
true. Like I went and checked the Mass Effect Andromeda, or how do you call it, Andromedus, right?
Yeah.
Andromeda, yeah, that was right.
Like I
got a 7
71 or 72,
on Metacritic.
and I just saw footage. I mean, I never played the game, but I saw footage and heard people talking about it. I was like, oh my god, what have they done? That was like my favorite game before Zelda was that series.
Yeah.
It's like it was born with a birth defect or something. So like, this is our beautiful, full functioning Sonic.
Premature. It was.
Yeah, that baby was premature. It came in light. Came out light. Very underweight. But yeah, I think we all see that. I think your criticism was much needed. It was much very important stuff there. So are there critics out there that you like particularly?
YouTube guys. I watch a lot of YouTube
Who?
game guys. Pro Jared. He puts out some really good stuff, and his taste is just like the polar opposite of mine.
Interesting.
So he likes Final Fantasy, and it's like cool to see him explain, why he loves the old NES Final Fantasy, and that's probably the last game I would ever want to play. And he makes it so,
Do you play it after watching him?
sometimes
Okay.
I'm like,
I still disagree.
what is he saying? But it's still awesome to see, his viewpoint. He illustrates it so good.
Oh, that's cool. Who else?
It's a lot of good guys. There's a dude, gaming historian. He'll like show you like old legal battles within video games, like Nintendo trying to like shut out Blockbuster.
Hmm.
Do you guys know about that?
No, tell me about that.
So Nintendo tried to make it so you couldn't rent their games from Blockbuster.
Really?
They're so self-defeating.
Of course.
Why would you not want
Of course,
that?
it was Nintendo. Yeah.
I guess that they just thought renting is gonna cut down on the purchase price. 'Cause, Blockbuster buys. I don't know. Blockbuster buys 1 billion copies,
Yeah.
but they're saying, "Oh, you can hand that off to 100 guys." One copy off.
I never thought. How did renting work back in the day? Did Nintendo ever get a kickback from the rentals, or Blockbuster
Sure.
just buys them and then rents them?
No, they probably bought every copy and then paid an additional royalty to
Right.
Nintendo probably.
I don't know what's with Nintendo. They're just like super protective of their IP, like beyond
Mhm.
reasonable measure. It seems
Yeah.
like across the board. So
Well,
what?
now they're getting crazier though. Like that freaking Mario with a rabbit. Mario
The
Rayman
rabbits.
rabbits.
That
Yeah.
one's hilarious.
I've played
I
that.
love Rabid Peach.
That was a fun one.
I was like, what are these? There's this game out on Switch where it's like a turn-based with Mario and I don't even know who the rabbit. I
They're from
don't.
Rayman.
It's from Rayman.
Oh, it's from Rayman.
Ubisoft.
really?
Yeah,
I
Ubisoft.
played Rayman. I don't remember the
Yeah.
rabbits.
Well, they're
Of
from
course
the
not.
newer Rayman ones.
Origins.
No, Rayman Raving Rabbids.
Oh,
Like
And
some
then there's it
stupid
was like a
mini
TV
game.
show, mini game kind of
Yeah.
thing.
they have a minion vibe, don't they?
They are minions.
Okay.
I guess they came first.
They did, I think.
Oh, the rabbits came first. You minions, sons of bitches. So what are they doing with their IP in that game? You said they're getting worse.
No, it's actually fun.
Oh, I thought
They
you
let
said.
somebody
just
else
branching
goof
out.
around and
Oh,
yeah, it's
I
fun.
see. So they're getting better.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh.
They did that way back too,
Hmm.
with Square Mario RPG. So I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know what they're
yeah.
doing.
What makes a great critic in your mind?
Just well spoken, well thought out. You have to understand, what you like. You have to understand why it appeals to you. You have to, I don't know.
Mhm. Instead
Just,
of
I think,
saying, "I like it."
genuine.
Yeah,
Genuine people.
Yeah, not IGN will like a lot of people. When I made that video, some critics like they'll message me and say, "Yeah, I would do a review, and my editor would give the score." He would write the review,
What?
and the editor would say, "Okay, yeah, this score."
Oh, that's so crooked.
And I'm like, what? What?
So that explains why they're
This
like
explains
hate
the
it.
disconnect
Awful.
between the
Gave me
score and
can-
the review.
Give me. I saw this all the time, or in your video, and in general, it's like this game gave me literal cancer. 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
That explains it.
So do you think
Right.
that they do that simply because of some deal with the publisher?
Probably. I don't know. So much like IGN, their whole setup is they got to get ads.
Right.
So it's like a standalone website. It's not on YouTube,
Right.
so they got to get their own ads. So they can't piss off the people who puts the ads on IGN,
Right.
Game Maker.
Yeah.
So you can't
That's rough.
You can't fuck around with them.
Oh, that's such a rough model.
Yeah.
I know that YouTubers, like tech YouTubers, get in the same trouble. Like they get in a lot of
for-
shit.
Like what kind of tech?
Like phone reviewers,
Oh, okay,
people like
yeah.
that, or like they'll get invited to preview a phone before the general public,
Sure.
and they're like, if I give it a bad review, are they gonna revoke my access?
Maybe.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah, with that, then you just have to hope that the audience recognizes that's what's going on, and you can pick and choose which critics you listen to, or how to receive the the score, what it actually means. Like a 70 is it was really bad.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah. You
That's
just
kind of the mutual
you have
understanding.
to
A
get
7,
to understand
even though it
it.
says on the website 7 is good.
Good.
7 means
Green.
that's the worst game ever made by
much.
anyone.
It's
Yeah.
wink.
70. Good. You okay, my draft?
Y'all get it? Okay.
That's funny.
So yeah.
This is the top question from the subreddit, so I have to ask you.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, or kill Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario Brothers 2, and Knack.
Do you even know what that game is? I don't think he's ever done one of those.
Oh yeah. Do you know what
Fuck,
fuck, marry,
marry,
kill?
kill.
You have to choose one of the three. You have to choose which one you want to fuck, which one you want to marry, and which one you want to kill.
So what was Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario Brothers 2, and Knack.
All right.
Is it the game or the character?
I think they. I
The
mean, well,
game.
that's a fun follow-up. Which of those characters would you like to fuck? But I
Do
think
the
generally the
characters.
game.
Oh,
The
okay.
Yeah,
disc?
you want the CD.
I'm
Right?
I'm not gonna do that with a disc. Okay. Is that even legal?
Yeah, probably.
Say the characters then.
All right. I guess you have to have sex with Donkey Kong, I guess.
Why the monkey, not the human?
Well, the game. Yeah, the game.
What, Mario?
You
God. What do you even do with Knack?
you
Kill
find a
that
way.
one.
Love finds a way.
Yeah, like
He's
that
like a
guy
bunch
with
of
his car and
circles.
stuff.
Yeah, there's yeah.
All right. I guess I'd marry Knack.
Wow.
If you need to reach something,
So that means you would kill Mario?
yeah, I'll kill him. Kill him.
What?
Damn, cool.
Give me that
You
new
love
game.
Mario.
Let's just get that new
Let's
game
fade.
in, then we kill him.
This is backwards.
Let me
Fade.
get this
Wow.
last thing.
I appreciate you taking that relatively seriously. So we're marrying Knack, we're killing Mario, and we're fucking Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm glad. Yeah, that was great.
Final.
You're a fan of hip hop, right? I've noticed you like referencing hip hop. Do you like hip hop?
Yeah, some of it.
You're a hip hop head.
Sometimes.
What
He's
kind
a
of-
rapper.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's in your blood.
He has an album. He really does on Bandcamp.
You have a full album.
It's just like recycled YouTube songs.
But
you rap
there are
over it?
songs
Huh.
that he raps.
Yeah, some rap songs from YouTube, like just videos, you know.
Where can we find that? People deserve to hear that.
It's on Bandcamp, Dunkey's album.
Jason's saying.
You know
no.
what? Okay, no, you don't have to
Don't
look
do
at
that.
it.
Don't go.
What kind of
It's
hip hop
out
do you
there.
like?
Pretty much just Kendrick.
I love Kendrick.
Yeah.
He's the best guy right now.
What's your favorite album of his?
I don't know. Good Kid, Mad City, I guess.
Damn, you're deep, dude. God bless you. That's dope. That's probably
That's the most cohesive story, I think.
Yeah, that one is.
that one has the most bangers.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like, you know, a normal. That's when I first heard it. I was like, this is just normal hip hop. This is just a terrible message. You know, like if somebody else, if my mom heard it, she'll what the hell is this?
Yeah.
But if you actually listen, it's like, you know, a really positive message. It's like the whole
Right.
180 of what rap is.
Yeah, I love that. I love Kendrick. I really like hip hop that's like musical, and his stuff is very jazzy and musical.
Yeah.
And
He's crazy.
And like, I mean, he's just on top of his game. His lyrics are insane. The music. How'd you like his new album, The Damn?
That was really good.
Cool.
He has some really good tracks on there.
Hell yeah. What was your favorite one?
That last one, Duckworth.
Oh, Duckworth.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like this crazy time twisting.
Yeah.
3 different beats.
It's the craziest shit ever.
Do you like that
She
stuff?
always has to listen to it.
Whatever I hear of that kind of stuff is like his mix that he makes. So
Oh,
he
yeah.
he edits the songs too, right? Don't you like take
Yeah.
out
Oh,
parts?
seriously?
He edits them like
Whoa.
really deeply.
So-
And he makes like mixed CDs in our car. Our car has like 100 CDs in
Oh my
it
god.
Really?
from what he's edited and made. Yeah.
So if there's
Wow.
a song and there's a particular part you don't like, you'll edit it out and make your own
He
like,
does.
director's cut?
Wow.
Even with like Beatles songs, I was like, what did you do this song?
That
They're
is
fucking it all up.
crazy.
You got to take that part out. Really, when, choruses. I always
knows
edit the
better.
chorus out because it's just repetitive.
Wow, I've never heard of anyone doing that.
Dude, that's next level shit. You're like, I love this. I love how you're just like, no, you guys did it wrong. The Beatles, let me take
Beatles,
over.
they're just goofballs.
These
He's-
guys, you're halfway there.
He's on another level.
I want that. I want Jason's director's cut on all
Yeah.
these popular albums.
I'll hook you up.
I think, yeah, didn't you like distribute it to at least one of our friends?
Yeah.
That's really
You
got
can
them
get
all
a copy
saved
of
somewhere.
I
that.
used to make CDs for my mom like that, where I
Like
would like
mix
collect
CDs?
different songs for her.
Did you cut out the
That's
chorus?
cute.
No.
So when you make the cut, would you make sure it sounds natural?
Sure, yeah, with Adobe. You
So-
can. It's easy, man. Most songs, unless there's like jazz, some songs that you just can't ever do it with it because there's so much stuff in the background. But a lot of songs are just so simple. It's just like boop, doop, boop, and you can cut it. And it just you will never know.
So people who have never heard the song would just be like,
They'll
"Oh, this
think
is the
that's
song."
real.
They're like, "Oh wow, there's no chorus."
That's probably how they
interesting.
make it in the fucking studio. They just clip it right there.
Definitely, I've seen them do it.
Yeah, because you
It's
know
just editing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like
it's
video editing.
loops.
Yeah.
So you can just
a lot of
you know,
pop
make
artists,
segments.
they'll just say the chorus once and they'll just loop that.
Right.
Rarely ever a guy will just actually sing it himself.
So you just loop their ass right back out.
Sure. That's harder though with like real good guys, like Prince. He would he would sing the chorus every time, so it's like different a little every time.
So it's
Yeah.
not repetitive.
Yeah.
We have a good Prince mix CD in our car.
Who's your favorite band? You sound like you're pretty big into music.
D'Angelo, he's the best man.
Wait, I don't know.
Not
who that
Frank
is.
Ocean?
Is he a pop star?
Frank Ocean is good too.
Oh, Frank Ocean's
Those are
awesome.
his favorites, I think.
You ever listen to Tyler the Creator? Frank Ocean did a cool.
Yeah, I heard him.
His new album is really good.
I think you'd like it a lot. It's great. Flower Boy.
She has
I bought his sneakers,
Flower
but I
bumblebee
didn't listen to the
shoes.
music.
You got some golf sneakers?
I bought this, like the blue sneakers that has a bee on the back. That's why I bought it,
Yeah,
because
it's
there's a
related
bee.
to the new album.
That's cool.
You should
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah, you
I will.
I
I mean, I
actually-
think I have to now. I'm like such a fraud. I,
mean,
walk around
no,
with
you,
these shoes.
you can buy the shoes.
Why? That's
They
all-
look cool.
That's the biggest compliment to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I
that
love
you-
the shoes.
Yeah.
I think that you don't have
shoes.
to like be a fan of something to like it, like aesthetically.
Yeah,
you wanna,
he
like-
has different
You like him
sides.
as a
He's a
shoemaker.
designer. He's a yeah.
He's an expert shoemaker.
In my opinion, yeah.
Well, you know what? Me and Neil always say our dream when she drops Teddy Fresh coming in about a week.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That if we ever see someone on the street wearing like a Teddy Fresh piece of clothing and they don't know who we
And
are,
they don't know
that's
you,
the coolest
yeah.
thing.
That's really cool.
I think you can definitely get there with that.
I hope so.
Stuff is good.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Do you guys ever follow like big drama on YouTube, like the Leafy Keemstar, iDubbbz, Rice Gum, whatever crap? Like, do you love that, or you just don't care?
She loves drama.
I would
stuff.
like look at it and be like, haha.
Got him.
Yeah.
He's so out of the loop. I will have to like inform him of some things if like, I don't know, if it's like sort of related to him at all. But he will never like look at it himself.
I
That-
see sometimes some stuff.
Doesn't
If
really.
if it's like popped up at him, but yeah, he doesn't like seek it out or anything.
I still don't watch John Tron because he's black to this day.
Oh my gosh.
That video was so crazy. And again, oh my god, I love. You still see that comment all over
All the
YouTube.
time.
Everyone's just like, "What?" So good.
He
Man.
does. He just finds a good way to like call stuff out that he sees and then he just drops it and moves on.
I got a question for you. Rest in peace, Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Is this
That one-
genuine, ironic, or both?
That one's unlisted, right?
Nope.
No.
it's
That's
right
in
up.
2014. Oh, that's when he died.
Just a slow. Yeah, this is when he.
I forgot you
So,
made
like,
this.
is this ironic or genuine? Or
Well, no, you see, this is him with
what? What?
Just keep going.
Oh, okay. I'll
It
play.
was getting good.
All right, so give us live commentary.
All right. See, that's
Yeah.
Robin Williams. There he is. This is after he passed away. There he is in Hook. There he is, Miss Doubtfire. See, now that's from Jumanji. There's this flubber.
I like that you kept that one.
The sound
in.
Notice how I'm zooming on dead.
My
He's dead.
Oh, why? Why?
He's just choking out Matt Damon. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's. Oh man, he was one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's probably one of the best actors. Some night at the
I love
museum.
that movie. Actually.
He's William died. So I
It's
suspect.
not the most tasteful video he's made,
Right.
obviously.
Well, I suspect that part of this is like satirical about how people
Yeah.
overestimate the impact of people's death who they never met.
Well, it's, you know,
I feel like it's like trying to interpret art. It's like
Was it
you
like,
don't
Yeah,
really want to
definitely.
phrase
yes.
it.
it's
in
something you
this-
would see on YouTube too. Like some kid would make it. That's definitely in the vein of that. Like some
Okay.
kid would make it, you know, that's what they would make their tribute to Robin Williams.
Right.
It'd just be the worst shit ever. I think he would like that.
Okay. Yeah, I think Robin would like that too. I was touched by it, especially when you zoomed in on Dead.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh wow,
I never realized that.
layers,
I think he would get
Yeah.
that joke. He would like
layers. You would get that. Oh. When you make videos like this, or like one that pops out to my mind is Space Safari.
that.
His
What-
mom loved it.
I liked it. I liked it.
Really?
Is that like a troll on fans? Or are you genuinely just like, this is good? I just want to have a relaxing space safari.
Just want to make something weird.
Just surprise your audience. God bless.
Yeah, he was into it. I remember when he was making it, he took like a week or so, and you were like just editing the heck out of it. You're like, yeah, gotta get the perfect clip for this song. And
Where
yeah.
did you find all that footage? Because you had some incredible.
Yeah, a lot of my videos, I just like cycle through all these other YouTube stuff.
Mm.
There's like probably 300,000 other videos inside
At
my
least.
video.
Right. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Sometimes they get mad.
Do you when you use other people's footage?
Yeah, I try to credit people, but there's like, you know, there's so many.
Mm.
But if they ever contact me, I'll definitely,
Credit them.
yeah, and I try to credit ones that I use a lot.
Do you care about? You're like, I know that some people are not going to get this, like the Space Safari one, and they're probably going to get like butt hurt. But you're just like, you don't care, and do you feel like you're making it for yourself, or do you? How much do you
for the
consider
few
your fans?
people that would
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, I guess sometimes you got to make, you know, something new that they won't expect. And sometimes you got to play, you know, to what they want.
Mhm.
Give the fans exactly what they want.
Mhm.
You know, it's a balance.
Mm.
Sometimes you got to give them, really, what you got to give them what they want, what they don't know they want.
Yeah,
That's the trick.
that's true.
That is the trick.
They probably didn't want that.
They still didn't want that. They didn't know they didn't want it, but now they know for sure. No, I'm kidding. That video is awesome. I was just like, man, this guy is the shit. He doesn't give a fuck. But I did like the video. Not to say I didn't. What do you think? Lately, I've been having a hard time enjoying video games. I cannot find a video game that I like playing since Zelda. And before that, I couldn't find one. Is it me or is it the state of gaming? Like, what do you think about the state of gaming?
I think it's better than ever.
Oh,
think
it's me
it's-
then.
It's all you.
I mean, it's better than ever and it's worse than ever.
Hmm.
You know? The worst shit is coming out and the best stuff is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you just got to, you know, branch out, try different stuff that you wouldn't play normally.
How do you find the good stuff? How do you sort it?
Guess Metacritic.
Oh, that helps?
Oh,
It
really?
really does.
That's ironic.
Like, good
tries
games will rise to
everything,
the
though.
top.
You just try everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
play a lot of stuff.
I'm going to have to just hit you up on the weekly. I'll have like a weekly update in this show.
Alright.
Dunkey's recommended games.
I play pretty
Of the
much
week.
every game.
Yeah, he gives it all a chance.
Damn. I often look at the user reviews. I find like that's
Sure.
almost a better indication than the actual Metacritic score.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you can get a feel, but everyone's taste is so different. Like me and him, our taste is really different. Like he has a short like patience for games.
Hmm.
So if anything is like, you know, like old NES games, he can't like stick to it to like beat any of those games.
Just
And-
monotonous
yeah,
grinding,
Yeah.
memorizing.
So yeah, if you read the wrong review, it might be the complete opposite of what your opinion would be. So
Hmm.
just try it anyway.
Do you ever read reviews or do you just look at the
Yeah.
score?
I read a ton.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn, you're the
ton
real
of
deal.
reviews.
Shit, dude.
I don't know. Just what games have you tried? Do you like those kind of games where you just kind of guides you around, like Journey? Have you ever played that?
I loved that game.
You love Journey?
Journey was the game. You're laughing at me. You hated it, right?
I love Journey.
Okay.
He loves it. I don't
She
like it
hates
at
it.
all.
I loved it. It was like a magical journey,
Yeah.
if you will.
Oh, Journey.
Yeah, we played it together.
I
It was-
liked it
You
It
too.
was
liked it too?
visually stunning.
Yeah.
It was relaxing, intuitive. I felt like
Yeah.
I was on an adventure. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That-
was cool.
There's some more like that, you know.
Huh.
There's some Abzu.
Adzu?
Abzu?
Abzu.
Did you try that one?
Oh,
No.
the fish one.
It's from the art director of Journey. It's like a fish game.
Oh, for what console?
I think that's for everything.
Oh.
Switch?
No.
I just want to
It's
play
pretty
games on
old.
Switch.
Yeah.
It's a
They
little
made
old now.
Azu.
Bring more
Cool.
stuff to Switch. But Inside, did you guys try that?
No,
You gotta
No.
play that one.
I'm gonna write
Huh.
these down. Azu. Here, I'm taking notes.
Abzu.
Oh, we played that together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Inside
that was
is
a good
awesome.
one. I liked
Hold
that
on.
one too.
I'm actually gonna write
What
these
is
down.
your favorite game right now?
Dan just sent me a
Mine
note. He
right
said
now?
Inside is so
Oh.
fucking good.
Lots of approval.
Thanks for
on
the
that.
feedback. Thanks for the live feedback. Inside and Gazooks.
What?
What?
What was the name of the other one?
Abzu.
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 Abzu. Okay. You guys out there, take it from here, from Dunk.
Those are really short ones that you can.
Hmm.
It's just really easy to get into.
Is there any good games on Switch? Because I played Zelda.
Sure.
Loved it. What's some great ones that I need to get on Switch?
I thought that Mario Rabbids one was fun.
Yeah, I played that a bit.
That was pretty fun.
Did you beat it?
Almost.
Okay.
I'm right at the end, but.
The Snipper Clips game, you might like playing it together.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like this
That's a co-op
two-player
one.
one, and you have to like.
Snipper clip.
It's really cute. Yeah, it's like these little paper like shapes, and you have to work together to like do whatever it wants you to,
Okay.
basically.
I think I saw it. We haven't tried
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I try that one out.
Oh, I'm writing all this down. So, I see people saying Stardew Valley.
Oh, yeah, that just
Yeah.
came out.
I couldn't. I was like,
It's not for everyone. I love it so much personally, but
I planted a couple turnips, put up a couple fences, and I was like, I'm gonna go water my. I don't know.
the
Go
games
play my
like
ball.
that, you have to self-direct. Like you have to set a goal for yourself. Like I love doing stuff like that. Like I was even into Minecraft like a lot
Mm.
because I like to like just decide like I want to build like this, and then you're just working towards your own goal.
Mm.
But like he can't do that at all. He wants it all to be like telling him what to do, I guess.
I like that.
Right? Yeah.
We need to. We're the carriers.
Well, you like Stardew Valley too, but in a
Yeah.
different way. You
I
didn't
was-
play
I
as
was
much
having
as
fun.
me.
I didn't play it as much, though.
Yeah.
I just I played it for a couple hours. I did really like how it's like, oh, build a farm, but then all this cool other shit is happening. There's a little intrigue.
Yeah, the storyline.
It's
Seemed
pretty
like there
cool.
was a
Fun.
lot of shit in there for.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a one guy game or something.
Was it really one dude?
I
Wow.
think so.
It was
Really small team.
Chucklefish and Concerned Ape.
Concerned
At
ape.
least two guys.
Tiny team,
Yeah.
I think.
So, what big games are you looking forward to in this coming year ahead?
Mario.
I'm excited for Stardew Valley multiplayer to finally come out.
Oh,
We've-
that's cool.
Yeah, they've been like working on it for a long time.
Yeah,
but
that would be fun.
we've got to play that together
Co-op
for sure.
You can
Stardew
destroy
Valley.
each other's farms. That's pretty much all that was going to happen. It's farm
Probably,
destruction.
I'll probably get upset if you destroy the farm.
It's just going to be bad.
Yeah, that's what happened when we played Minecraft together. He just ruins the house.
How can you not? It's too tempting. So, what are the chances of Mario being bad? I mean, let's be real. I want to spread here.
0.
0%.
You're going 0?
It might not be, there's a small percent. It won't be the best. That's the thing with Mario. It's either the best game of all time
Mm.
or it's just mediocre. Even if it's the best shit ever. Because it has to Mario is just, every Mario is like the best shit ever.
That's so cool. Yeah. It's kind of like this old saying about pizza. They says like pizza is like sex. When it's good, it's great, and when it's bad, it's still pretty good. So Mario is
That's Mario.
interchangeable.
Yeah, that's Mario.
Let's take some calls. We're getting towards the end of this here. We got Squiggle the Duck. Let's move it in. Hey, Squiggle the Duck, talk to me.
Oh, hey. My question is. Let me get it here. Sorry. With your experience of VR, do you guys think VR will become a gaming standard in the future, or is it just a current fad?
Cool, nice
interesting.
question.
Also, Ethan, if you have a chance, try out Hat in Time.
Had in time.
A hat.
Yeah,
Oh,
why
a
not?
hat in time.
Hat in time, yeah.
That's
I
pretty
like the
fun.
name.
Played that too.
I like
Yeah.
that name too.
Makes
like,
me think of Mario.
Yeah.
It's very inspired by Mario. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll
Okay.
check that out. Thanks, Maddie.
Another
No
indie
problem.
game.
Appreciate you. Do you think VR is a passing fad?
Kinda. In the
Think
current
so?
state,
Yeah, in the current version, that'll go away.
yeah.
But eventually, once it's so like right now, it's like
It's bulky.
10
Mhm.
wires going
Yeah.
into here and like 100 into this computer. It's like a 50-pound thing on your head and it makes you all sweaty.
And you need a whole room and like
Yeah, you
really
need a
that
whole
thing
room.
is
Yeah.
kind of rotten.
a good
Like,
computer.
That's not gonna stay. No way.
It's impressive though.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Once you get it
is.
running.
It's something
Yeah.
you want to see it, and then you're like, okay, where am I gonna store all of this stuff? I
Right.
can't do that for like an hour.
yeah.
You need a really
Yeah.
powerful machine to
Yeah.
even run it on.
hmm
That's how I feel about the Vive.
Yeah. Like once
Super impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Once they like
Mm.
the hardware is like got
Improves.
glasses.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, if they just like get it refined, and it's hard to imagine what they'll come up with, but I mean, it's possible.
They're getting there.
Yeah.
Someday.
It'll be crazy.
And the actual immersive experience you get from like the Vive is
amazing.
incredible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think once they get those real games out there,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be better too.
Yeah, right now it's just mostly demos.
Yeah,
and-
just demos.
Yeah.
Still, the Valve's The Lab is the best game on VR, which is just a demo. Let's bring it in from yeah. Oh, I moved him in the wrong room. Sorry, dude. Probably had a great question. Oh, there he is. The best. The best.
What's
guy.
up?
Hey,
Hey,
Hello.
what's up? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. So my question was, it's a little bit for each of you. So what was your favorite console, like going all the way back from the first ones to the current generation? And what was your favorite game for that console?
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks, dude.
No problem.
You ready for that?
I go first.
yeah, you start.
I guess Nintendo 64, right?
Doesn't get better than that, really.
Mario 64, Banjo Kazooie, Diddy Kong Racing. A lot of good games. I
But
don't
your
know,
favorite
man.
is Mario 64 out of those,
Yeah, Mario
right?
64 is my favorite game of all time, so I guess I gotta pick that one.
That game was shocking when it came out.
Yeah.
It was like, what?
I remember when I was
Yeah.
a kid and I saw it in the store. I was like, that was the biggest. I think that was a bigger leap than VR, really. It was
Huh.
like 2D to 3D. It was just like, what the shit?
Yeah. You're right.
What is that?
So, was that the best console, the best time in gaming ever? The Nintendo 64, and then on the other side you had the PlayStation, which was
Yeah,
awesome
PS1.
too.
I don't know. They're still. I feel like it's better now than ever. You know,
That's nice. You seem
you
like
can
very.
you can play all that shit now.
It's still out there.
hmm
That's true, I guess.
Nobody's making you. Play. What about
It's-
you guys?
You love it. You keep.
Yeah. What about you?
I honestly don't have a strong opinion about it. I was always a PC gamer. The
Yeah.
deepest video game hole, crack hole, meme hole I've ever been in was EverQuest. I
Yeah,
don't know
you
if
were
you
telling me
ever fucked
about
around with that. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was a PC. I've always been a PC gamer, but I played all those consoles, but I never really. It never pried me away from Evercrack
Every crack.
because
That's
you all
hilarious.
played World of Warcraft and you're like, oh yeah, but now let me tell you,
Oh, mine
She
was
played
Maple
Maple Story.
Story.
I tried that game.
Is that also on the PC?
Yep, yeah, that's my
That's a
most
free
played
one.
game
You
of
got
all
in deep?
time. Oh yeah, yeah.
You still
For
play?
like 10 years. I don't play it like, all the time like I would then, but I like usually for some reason in the winter cuz we're in Wisconsin.
Mhm.
We're locked in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's a
I
winter
like to
game?
revisit it. Yeah.
That's funny.
Like for the nostalgia and just for something to do, but yeah. I
It
used to
seems
be
like a really
deep
cool
into
game.
it. For some people, some people just think it's like a laughing stock or whatever.
Well, it's like a 2D
But yeah.
dungeon crawl MMO.
It's a MMO.
It's like
an
a what?
MMO,
MMOs
MMORPG, yeah.
MMOs are a joke.
A lot
okay.
of grinding.
But I was always like a 2D MMO. Just the idea of it is pretty weird and wild.
Yeah, I loved the graphics. I loved like dressing up your character and all that. And so yeah, I don't know. It's a more like girly one, I guess. I tried to do like WoW and other ones, but
Just couldn't do it.
No.
Leah,
Didn't
if
like
she
it.
doesn't like the if she doesn't think the game is cute, she won't play it.
I'm like that too.
I have to be looking at it, so
If
I
I
want to
don't
like
think
what
that
I
it looks
see.
cool, then
Yeah.
I'm not interested. Which
It's
is
a
why
huge
I
thing.
loved Zelda. Zelda was
Oh,
really
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
On top
Yeah.
of being a good game.
Yeah.
I agree.
But
Yeah, I won't look
the-
at it if it's like offending my eyes.
Yeah, fair enough. I've never really cared about graphics. I just care about having a good time.
That's good.
I got into one game in my life.
Really? Ice
Well, you
build,
know
ice
about it.
jumper,
That too.
Tetris.
That too. But I was gonna say Peggle
Oh yeah, Peggle.
Yeah, that's the best
Yeah,
game.
that was Hila's
Oh my
first and only
God.
love.
on the Xbox. Yeah.
God, we-
That's the game that comes
Good
on the
pick,
Xbox.
though, yeah.
Really? I think we've got scammed into buying it.
Ooh.
We bought Peggle Nights, and that was when we were in Santa Cruz. We were dead broke,
Yeah.
and all we had was an Xbox and Peggle, and we like full completed that.
I
game.
did like we did together like a full clear on all levels.
Yeah.
We were on we were playing that game at a very high level. To be honest.
Such a good game, though. I still play Peggle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so satisfying. So let me ask you guys this. We're coming here towards the end. What are 5 games that everybody should play, or not? Maybe not 5, but like the games that come to mind. Where you're like,
That's like a
if you like
must-play.
games, you have to play this.
Oh god.
You want to go first?
All
Let's go
right.
back and forth. Okay.
All right.
I
Mario
would say,
64.
Yeah.
Play that.
Okay. I was going to say Mario Sunshine.
I've never played that.
What?
I see the shock. I need to play that.
You
But
gotta
how-
play
but
that.
It
Switch,
blows
put
my
it on
mind
the
when
s-
people say that, though.
Let me buy it on Switch. How do I play it?
You can't play any Mario. They gotta bring all that old stuff on the Switch.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's
We
so.
can play on the Wii, right?
Sunshine, yeah.
You can buy
play
it
GameCube
Oh,
on
virtual.
Wii.
the Wii.
we do have a Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do
stocked
that.
up in a dusty box somewhere.
You need a
Get it
GameCube
out.
controller. though,
John
too.
actually bought it for me.
Yeah, that's true. John
Oh.
bought it for
Yeah.
you because you like Mario Galaxy.
I did like
Ooh.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was nice.
That's such a good one, too.
What else?
All right. Yeah, keep going.
Mario Galaxy.
I'm just going to go in
You just can
line.
name all the damn Marios.
Mario Galaxy 2.
All right, I get where this is going.
Yeah. No, I would say, though, Stardew Valley, too. And also
Wow.
Animal Crossing New Leaf. That's when I got really into, too. I
Animal
have, like,
Crossing.
3 game cartridges for it.
Oh
And,
my
like,
gosh.
swap them out. I'd, like, use 2 Game Boys at once to play, like,
Wow.
both at once. Yeah. I took his.
Reminds me of my Everquest days. They call it
Mhm.
multi-boxing.
Is that what it's
And you'd
called?
set up 2 PCs and
Okay.
like have someone auto-healing you. You were multi-boxing.
I was for Animal Crossing New
What?
Leaf.
Oh, she had like, you stole mine. She took my Animal Crossing cartridge to put more of her stuff on there. She like deleted my my guy. She got so mad. My guy from Animal Crossing, like
Oh,
they'll
his
just
pig.
randomly come in, right? You don't even get to pick. Like the
It's like
villagers
a
will
villager
move in,
moves into your city,
and this
he
ugly
sets up
pig
there.
moved into hers, and she could not get rid of it ever. It would always stay there, no matter what.
That's crazy.
And sometimes
I
he
did
was-
everything to try to get him to leave for like 2 months.
Didn't he say, "I'm thinking
Finally-
of moving," and then he stayed anyway?
Oh
yeah,
my god.
it was awful. It ruined my town because his house was a big trash can.
And that was your guy.
Yeah, he came from mine.
Came from his village into mine.
You brought the virus
He did.
with
yeah.
you.
That was funny.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up as we do with many of our guests. We ask, do you guys have any ghost stories,
Oh, ghost
paranormal
stories.
encounters?
Yes, we do.
You do?
Do you have one?
You go first.
Let's hear
Okay,
some
I'll go
ghosts.
first. Okay,
Spooky.
well,
Spooky alert.
I have like 2, but okay, they're not, I wouldn't say they're like ghosts, just like paranormal kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, so the first one is like just kind of more personal to me. I don't know if it's like evidence of any sort of paranormal stuff, but yeah. So basically, when I was about 11 or 12, I think,
Mhm.
I was in bed and I was like about to fall asleep and I was laying with my back to the wall. So like I was facing the edge of the bed that was like out to the room, you know? So I like opened my eyes for some reason and right in front of my face, like 2 inches away, I saw like a big statue guy. I would describe it like kind of a tiki head, but like also kind of like Easter Island heads, if you know those statues.
Yeah.
And he was just like staring at me, and I was like so scared. I just like froze, and then he just said, "I'll be back."
Oh God.
And I like rolled over and like hid under the blanket, and like yeah, I was just like frozen until I fell asleep, I guess. But yeah,
Oh
That
my
happened
God.
just one time.
yeah,
So he
just
hasn't
the
been back
once.
yet.
And that's the thing. So for me, I like have it in my head, like I'm
You're
sure
waiting.
my brain like conjured it up, but it could do it again, so I could see him again, and
I've
that's
heard
the scary
stuff-
thing.
Huh.
He's a liar.
He'll be back.
freaking
He
liar.
might still be back though. So it's haunting me. It's like a ghost for me.
So that's
That's
stuff like that's
crazy.
actually happened to me. Not like that intense, but
It
sometimes
was intense, yeah.
sometimes I'll wake up from dreaming, and it's like your dream juice is left over in your
Mm-hmm.
brain, and you can like hallucinate
Yeah.
as if you were still dreaming.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was something like that.
You got dream juiced.
But it could happen again.
Does it feel like it was paranormal to you?
Like it did at the time.
Mm.
I was like, I know I saw it. Like I told my parents and everything. I was like, I know he was there. Like I saw this guy. It was like
my
it
gosh.
was like a stone statue in
That's
my room.
horrifying.
But yeah, now I know it was just like, I was sleeping or whatever. But because my brain like made it up, I could just do it again. So
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it
true.
could just come back. He'll
you'll be
back.
ready this time.
Will I? I don't know.
You feel
So,
like
yeah.
you just dream juice. God damn it,
I'll protect you.
you
man.
tiki ass.
He'll protect
Yeah.
me. Yeah, now I have him.
Yeah, there you go.
He'll
Well,
go
what are your
break
ghosts?
the statue.
None.
None.
Ghosts aren't real.
Oh.
All right, so he'll
Spoiler.
protect you. He'll be fine.
Okay, yeah.
I just didn't know what
He
kind of
doesn't
baggage he
believe in
had.
ghosts, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my other one is more like aliens, I guess.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
that's good
that
too.
that works too.
Aliens?
Tell us.
Yeah, aliens. Okay.
Ghosts and aliens?
I've seen it all, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so this one was more recent. It was when I was like going to school in Arizona, college, and I was like flying home for winter break or something, and I was just getting up. We were like at the full height, for the rest of the flight, we were way up. And I looked out the window, and there was like this black, it was like a blimp, I feel like, but it was really shiny, so it was kind of like a Zeppelin, but it didn't have wings. It was just kind of like coasting along, and it was going faster than our airplane. It was moving like kind of in the same direction as us, like a slightly different angle, but it was going faster than the plane. I was like, what is that like blimp going so fast?
But it was nighttime.
What shape was it?
It was daytime. It
And
was
a
like
black
the
blimp.
sun was like really shiny on it. Yeah. So that confused
That's
me
spooky.
a lot.
That's a
Some
weird
spooky
one.
action.
Yeah. But I'm like, the logical part of me is like, well, if they're flying an airplane, they know everything, like what's flying up here with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like it can't be anything like too crazy, but I don't know, it was really fast.
I
and
wish
really
I saw
high
cool
up.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know what.
And Jason, alien encounters?
Aliens aren't real, guys. Let's just stop talking about aliens because none of it's real.
Let's close the
Aliens
book.
are
Let's
real.
close
They
the
have
book
to
on
be
that one.
real. All right.
I was meaning to ask this before we end it because you guys have just got engaged and it's wonderful. It's adorable. I love it. And I was wondering, how did you guys meet?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's kind of an interesting story, I guess. The short version is that, like, I knew him from his videos. I was, like, a fan of his videos.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I had
But
no
yeah,
idea.
the rest of it is, like, a little bit creepy. Like, we were both kind of creepy, I guess. Well,
That's
okay,
good.
not,
That's a
like,
good-
super
yeah.
creepy. But, yeah, no, I saw one of his videos, and he was, like, at the museum. So it was, like, night at the museum or something. And it was a really funny video, but I noticed that it was a museum that I had been to. So I was like, this guy lives like right by me. Like, I'm gonna like send him
Just
a
go to the
message or
museum
whatever
every
and be
day.
like, hi.
How did you message him?
I'm in Wisconsin too. I just added him on Skype. Now this is the part
Wait,
where he was
how?
creepy.
Yeah, well,
I just typed his name in. Yeah, you
poor Jason.
not really creepy, but just
What did
kind
I
of,
do?
like
Let's
I
hear it.
typed in his name.
Yeah,
I added like there was only 2 that came up, so I was just like add friend, add friend.
yeah.
He accepted because he would go through and look for girls
Yeah, that's
and
kinda
add
creepy.
them.
That was the early version of Tinder. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know,
We had
there's
nothing better
nothing
at the
wrong
time.
with
Add
it.
all the girls.
That's where, we got to work with what we get.
Yeah, I know. It's not that creepy.
It's funny,
My
though.
part was
I
a
love the
little
detail.
creepier because I was
That's
like,
amazing
I know where he
that
lives.
that worked out. Like,
Yeah,
it's kind of
well-
like a recipe for something that wouldn't work out.
I know. Well, you
Usually.
probably added like 1,000 girls or whatever.
Damn, Jason's been flirting with cuties all day, dude. Hell yeah.
But that
we would
was
just play games, like League. We play some other stuff.
yeah. We played games
Played
like
Prop Hunt.
together online for a while before we met in person. But yeah,
That's awesome.
we just started hanging out, and then yeah.
I think that's cool. I think
Yeah.
that's a wonderful, beautiful tale of love triumphing against the odds, and also incites memories of. Was Robin Williams in the Night at the Museum?
Yeah,
The
he
wonderful
was.
memories of our dearly departed Robin
thank you,
Williams.
Robin Williams. It wouldn't have been possible without him.
Guys, it was a joy, it was a privilege, and an honor to have you
Yes.
guys. Thanks for
Yeah,
coming
thank
and
you.
spending
Thank
the
you
time.
guys. It was
For
great.
coming to Disneyland with us. It was really
Yeah.
fun spending
Yeah,
time.
awesome.
best day
Yeah.
ever yesterday.
Yeah, it was awesome. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun and enjoyed it. I'm gonna put up the thread for questions for next week for Criparian. That's it. That's all she wrote for this week. So thank you guys for watching and appreciate Jason is turning and facing the wall. Leah's following suit. Can we get a shot of these? So basically, Dan, our producer, was like, listen, when they're not talking directly towards you, you need to face the wall because it's awkward for them. And we don't like people to look them in the eyes. So they're great guests. They're the best guests. Anyway, guys, love y'all.
Yeah.
And have a great week.
Thanks
I
for
saw
watching.
Europeans getting triggered that I says, thanks for spending your day with us. Thank you for spending your day with us, Americans. Those of you in Europe, thank you for spending your evening with us. It means so
or
much.
the late night.
Whatever time of day it is, thank you.
for your
God damn it.
time.
The
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
super
you for your
early
time.
morning. Thank you.
Everybody out there. Anyway, guys, see you next week. Ta-ta.